one of my favorite parts of doing the Cisco TV broadcast live from the show is that after every center stage session, we have an opportunity to bring you an exclusive behind the scenes conversation with the host of that talk, of that particular session. This is one of the many reasons why we want to make sure that we keep you with us right here on the live stream from the RAI in Amsterdam. So right now, Cedric is here in the TV studio with Matt and with Ali McKeand to talk AI in APIs. Cedric, let's go ahead and send it over to your side.
Awesome, great. Thank you so much, Steve. And as you said, like, it's always great to have these double clicks, and then after these double clicks to get the guests into our studio, or wonderful studio. I'm so excited to have Matt and Ali with us today. Like, how's it going? Like, kind of like, what's your vibe today about Cisco Live?
Very, very good vibes. Come straight from the keynote, so lots of great announcements, exciting announcements.
What's your most exciting one?
Ooh, probably DPUs and switches.
Okay.
So yeah, I think trying to understand really what that means for our customers, for us as a partner. But yeah, I think that was probably the biggest announcement.
Awesome. And for you, Matt, how are you?
I really think it's the holistic messaging that we're showing going forward.
Okay.
We're tying a lot of the network infrastructure into the security and making sure that it's one whole story that's underpinned by what the promise of AI, which is all really exciting.
And that's what we're going to talk about again, AI, right? AI is infrastructure for code.
Yes.
I have a couple of questions. I'm just going to check my questions here. Ali, can you tell us a little bit more about what CAE Labs does in like kind of quite broadly?
Absolutely. So it's a very hyper Cisco focused programmability and innovation practice that I head up. And we're really trying to take all of the great parts of Cisco around how do we build automation for our customers, to improve those experiences, speed up time to value, time to delivery. And really, this was born from Cisco network engineers developing for Cisco network engineers, so providing them with tooling that they can use that will save them time, that will save them energy and increase overall efficiency. And again, back to how do we improve that customer experience when they're adopting and utilizing Cisco solutions and platforms.
Okay, so how did you guys get to know each other? Like, why is Matt sitting here with you, Ali?
So this is a really interesting story, actually. Yeah. So I went to my first Cisco Live in Barcelona in 2019. Okay. I happened to stumble across a DevNet session that Matt was doing. I actually had a very big enterprise project back in the UK to roll out at scale and pace 6,000 Cisco switches and firewalls. And Matt did a beautiful presentation on how a US retailer automated 1,600 locations in a matter of blistering minutes. And I thought, wow, I need to capture that, bring it back to the UK. This was in 2019. And yeah, myself and one of our esteemed colleagues, we worked together, built a little bit of an automation capability, and then saw that in use over that project, and it saved 3-4 months worth of deployment time, saved about 180 days of engineering. So that's kind of how, I guess, our story, or certainly my story began, and then we only really pieced that together about a year ago.
Yeah, CAE Labs, because of their work through Wiser Watts and their deployments of sites leveraging APIs and integrations with Meraki, has kind of become our kind of good poster child, our good story for leveraging APIs and turning that into optimized optimized and productized solutions within the IT operations space. So really helps tell that story really well, rather than just it being a concept that's now in practice.
Absolutely, absolutely, and that's what we're continually doing. So started with kind of focused automation around provisioning networks at scale, both in Catalyst Center and in the Meraki platform or Cisco Networking Cloud. And it's kind of scaled out now where we're now, how do we capture some of the great opportunities around APIs and the DevNet practice for Cisco security. So we're breaking ground in recent months on how do we look at programmability with Cisco Secure Access, with Cisco Secure Connect. And it's just an exciting journey for a traditional, I would say, Cisco network engineer that's breached into the software development world.
Yeah.
It's quite cool because for me, you guys are like the poster, like this is the poster for like Cisco Live next year, like kind of like the way of how you met, like you stayed in contact, and kind of you really built a really strong partnership together between the two companies. Ali, it sounds to me that you're very well versed in automation and like programmability. Are you looking into bringing AI into that mix? Because as you might hear, I'm not sure if you've heard it actually already, but it's probably like, AI is this new thing, right? Like, like how are you bringing that into the mix?
So I think it's a great question because it's very much top of mind. It's, AI is very much an evolution of automation and of what we've been doing over the last 5+ years. So we are absolutely continuing to listen, continuing to learn. DevNet are an absolute enabler in that space around skilling up and learning more. And we've got a particular solution that's pretty much our flagship that we've had several hundred customers adopt over the years, called Network Intelligence, and this aggregates huge volumes of Cisco data around Cisco Lifecycle, Cisco Security, field notices, everything really. So it's a very safe space to probably look at actually how could an AI agent potentially combine all of that data and bring ultimately answers a lot quicker. So we've been looking at potentially an ability for our users, both internally and our external customers, where they can effectively just type in a question in kind of normal sort of speech and be able to pull that data and that reporting in. So we're very much kind of how do we break into that?
Yeah, because what I really like what you said. AI is an evolution of automation, right? And we're going to talk so much more about that, and we can talk so much more about that at the conference, and I will do that after this, because I think right now we're going to throw it back to Steve in our other studio here. So Steve, over back to you.
All right, thanks so much, Matt, Ali, and Cedric. Appreciate that.